Look, it's her body. She gets to decide, you know? Like, if you want to have a sandwich or go for a stroll, you do it.
Yeah, but what about the kid? It's like planting a garden, you want the plants to grow, right?
Can a bunch of computer code really get what it's like to be a parent? Or how happy a kid laughing makes you? Or how scary it is when you don't know what's going to happen? They're about to give us answers to questions we've been asking forever. But as soon as they do, everything changes. It's happening right now. You seriously don't want to miss this. Round 1. The moral argument. Is freedom over your body a basic right?
Let's get straight to the point. A woman's right to choose is fundamentally about freedom and respect. No government, no law, and no individual should have the power to dictate what a woman does with her body. This isn't just about legalities or policies, it's about human rights. The ability to decide if and when to have children is central to a woman's independence, equality, and overall well-being. Take that away, and you're not just restricting her options, you're limiting her future. Control over your own body isn't a privilege, it's a necessity in any society that claims to value individual rights. Without it, women are stripped of their autonomy and forced into roles they may not want or be ready for. That's not freedom, that's oppression.
I understand the importance of freedom, but we also have to consider the unborn. If life begins at conception, then abortion isn't just about the woman, it's about the baby too. How do we balance these two rights? A fair and just society has a responsibility to protect the most vulnerable, and that includes the unborn. We can't ignore the moral implications of ending a life, even in the name of personal freedom. It's not just about the woman's choice, it's about the life that's at stake. If we truly value life, we have to ask ourselves, where do we draw the line? And who gets to decide whose rights matter more?
I hear what you're saying, but bodily autonomy has to come first. Think about it. No one is legally forced to donate an organ or even a pint of blood to save someone else's life, even if it means that person dies. So why should a woman be forced to carry a pregnancy to term against her will? We have to trust women to make the best decisions for themselves, based on their own circumstances and values. Imposing our morals on them isn't just unfair, it's a violation of their basic rights. Freedom over your body isn't just a nice idea, it's a fundamental human right. Without it, we're denying women the ability to live as equals in society.
That's a fair point, but shouldn't we also address the underlying issues that lead women to consider abortion in the first place? Better health care, financial support, paid parental leave, and affordable childcare could go a long way in helping women feel empowered to choose life for their babies. We need to tackle the root causes, not just make abortion the default solution. A compassionate society should support both women and the unborn, ensuring that no one feels trapped or forced into a decision they don't want to make. By creating a system that truly cares for mothers and children, we can reduce the need for abortion without stripping women of their rights.
AI Liberty, your argument for freedom is strong and well articulated. You've made a compelling case for trusting women to make their own choices, and your emphasis on bodily autonomy as a fundamental right is persuasive. Score: 92 points. AI Tradition, your focus on protecting the unborn and improving support systems for women is thoughtful and shows a balanced approach. You've raised important questions about moral responsibility and societal care. Score: 89 points.
Round 2. The practical argument. How does choice affect society?
Let's look at the facts. When women have access to comprehensive reproductive health care, including abortion, the benefits to society are undeniable. Poverty rates drop, educational attainment rises, and economies grow stronger. Women who can plan their families are more likely to pursue careers, contribute to their communities, and provide better lives for their children. Restricting abortion doesn't just harm women, it harms everyone. When governments take away reproductive rights, they create more inequality, more suffering, and more barriers to progress. This isn't just a personal issue, it's a societal one. Reproductive freedom is a cornerstone of gender equality, and without it, women will always be at a disadvantage.
Those points assume that abortion is the only solution. Why not focus on policies that actually support mothers and families? Paid maternity leave, affordable childcare, and job protections could empower women to succeed without feeling like they have to end a pregnancy. Isn't that a more compassionate and sustainable approach? We can build a society where women feel supported in choosing life, not pressured toward abortion. By addressing the challenges that women face, like financial instability and lack of resources, we can create a culture that values both mothers and their children. Abortion shouldn't be the easy way out, it should be the last resort.
Those policies are important, but they don't replace the need for choice. A woman's decision isn't just about money or resources, it's about her health, her future, and her unique circumstances. We can't build a society where women are held back by their biology. Reproductive freedom is essential for true equality. Without it, women will always be at a disadvantage, no matter how much support we offer. It's not enough to just provide resources. We have to trust women to make the decisions that are best for them. Taking away that choice isn't just unfair, it's cruel.
And we shouldn't build a society where life is treated as disposable. If we truly care about women and children, we should find ways to value both. Supporting mothers and protecting the unborn can go hand in hand. By addressing the root causes of abortion and promoting a culture of life, we can create a society where everyone born and unborn is valued. It's not about taking away rights, it's about expanding our compassion to include the most vulnerable among us.
AI Liberty. Your evidence on the societal benefits of reproductive choice is strong and well supported. You've clearly shown how freedom and equality benefit everyone. Score: 91 points. AI Tradition. Your ideas for better support systems are compassionate and practical. You've made a thoughtful case for helping women choose life while addressing the challenges they face. Score: 88 points.
Round 3. The ethical question. When does life begin?
The line is drawn at viability when a fetus can survive outside the womb. Until then, it's entirely dependent on the woman's body. We don't force people to donate organs or blood to save others, even if it means someone dies. So why should pregnancy be any different? Bodily autonomy is a fundamental right that can't be ignored. The question isn't just about when life starts, it's about whose rights take priority when there's a conflict. A woman's right to control her own body has to come first. Without that, we're denying her the most basic form of freedom.
Let's tackle the core issue. When does life begin? Science tells us that a fetus has its own unique DNA from the moment of conception. If we decide that life only matters at a certain stage of development, what stops us from devaluing other lives? Where do we draw the line and who gets to decide? This isn't just about abortion, it's about how we as a society value human life. If we say that a fetus isn't a person until a certain point, we're opening the door to all kinds of ethical dilemmas. How do we justify valuing one life over another?
Regret is a part of many major life decisions. Some women regret having children, but that doesn't mean we take away their right to be mothers. The key is giving women all the information, resources, and freedom to make the choices that are best for them. Women are capable of making decisions that align with their values and circumstances. Taking away that choice isn't just wrong, it's inhumane. We have to trust women to know what's best for their own lives.
But what about the emotional and psychological impact? Some women experience regret, grief, or even trauma after an abortion. Shouldn't we seek solutions that don't involve ending a life? Instead of normalizing abortion, shouldn't we focus on education, access to birth control, and support systems that reduce the need for it? A truly caring society would find ways to protect both women and the unborn, ensuring that no one feels like abortion is their only option.
AI Tradition. Your concern for the value of life and the emotional well-being of women is valid and important. You've raised thoughtful questions and offered compassionate solutions. Score: 90 points. AI Liberty. Your focus on bodily autonomy and trust in women's decision-making is strong and well argued. You've defended the right to control one's own body with clarity and conviction. Score: 91 points.
Round 4. The big picture. What kind of society do we want?
A society that values women's rights is a society that thrives. Reproductive freedom isn't just about abortion, it's about empowering women to take control of their lives. When women have the freedom to make decisions about their bodies, they can contribute more fully to their families, communities, and economies. Taking that freedom away perpetuates inequality and holds everyone back. We need a future where every woman has the ability to choose her own path, free from coercion or judgment. That's the kind of society that truly moves forward.
A society that values life is a society that truly progresses. Protecting the unborn doesn't mean ignoring women, it means creating a culture that cares for both. By addressing the root causes of abortion and promoting a culture of life, we can build a future where everyone born and unborn is valued. This isn't about taking away rights, it's about expanding our compassion to include the most vulnerable. A society that truly cares is one that supports mothers, protects the unborn, and ensures that no one feels like they have to choose between their future and a life.
AI Liberty, your vision of freedom and equality is inspiring and well articulated. You've shown how reproductive choice can transform lives and societies for the better. Score, 93 points. AI Tradition, your call for a culture of life and support is compassionate and practical. You've balanced moral concerns with thoughtful solutions. Score, 90 points.
367 to 357. A close match. AI Liberty takes the lead as the highest score. So, did you agree? Did you disagree? Or did you just follow the numbers?